Hello,
Yeah.
hello. This is a sound check. This is a sound check.
Testing, testing, testing. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for listening to KUGR Radio. I'm Eric Bell.
I'm Smith Slye.
And here we are today live from Beasley Coliseum for this women's basketball matchup. Washington State Cougars take on the Portland Pilots. A big one in the WCC coming tonight from the Palouse. Well, let's jump right into it. Yeah, Smith, what you kind of looking at in this game?
Well, I want to talk about the Cougs to start. I mean, they're coming off a really, really big win down in Santa Clara. They picked it up 74-47. They absolutely dominated them. And in part, it comes because of the really strong defense that the Cougs have. They're a very strong defensive team. They're able to shut down a lot of these offensive looks by a lot of teams that they play, and they're going to need to do it tonight as well. But also, I want to mention Alex Coville, number 33, the sophomore center. She's 6'6". In that game against Santa Clara, she had a 21-point game. So she popped off, had a career game in that game against Santa Clara, and the expectation is to see if she can keep that going into tonight's game as well. We'll see if she'll be able to do it, but that's definitely a name you want to be paying attention to tonight.
Oh, most definitely. And coming into this, right, Wazoo finds themselves in a pretty great situation. They're tied for first right now with Gonzaga.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. Like you said, tied for first place with Gonzaga. Gonzaga does have the tiebreaker over to the Cougs at the moment because they were able to pick up a win against us earlier this season at home. But yeah, like you said, the Cougs, right now we're sitting at 12-8 record overall, a 7-2 record in conference, which is slightly better than the Pilots. They are 6-3 in conference. They are 17-3 overall, and they are sitting at fourth place in the division. So both teams, both the Cougs and the Portland Pilots, are two teams that are they're chasing Gonzaga in the standings right now. They're fighting for those top three spots basically. So we'll be able to. This game's gonna be really, really important. This should be a really tight game. Both WCC opponents. It's gonna be a super important game for both these teams to be able to get a leg up. Whoever wins this one is probably gonna a huge opportunity for them to leapfrog someone in the standings.
Yeah, exactly. As you mentioned, Portland is right there, nipping on the heels of Washington State. They're gonna try to get every chance, and this is a big one head to head for them.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, looking at this matchup here with the Portland Pilots and the Washington State Cougs, the Portland Pilots have just an absolutely dominant offense. They have 1,500 points on the season so far. They're averaging about 79.3 points per game. They're also really, really great at picking up steals. They have 217 steals so far in the season, so they are really, really good at being able to shift the momentum in their favor, which is helping them, which helps with their offense as well. They get able to get established, pick up as many points as they possibly can. On the opposite side of that, you got the flip side of the coin basically for the Cougs. They are super strong defensive team. They have 121 blocks on the season. They got 115 steals, but they have lagged a little bit. They've only put about 1,300 points. They're about 200 points shy of the Pilots coming in this matchup. So you have an extremely strong defense in the Washington State Cougs and a really strong offense in the Portland Pilots. And the question tonight is just going to see which is going to be more important. Is the super dominant offense for the Pilots going to dominate the Cougs, or is the defense for the Cougs going to be able to smother the Pilots? That's the question tonight.
Yeah, most definitely, because as you talked about earlier, Washington State, they've come in all season. They have relied on that defense. They really haven't, apart from Gonzaga, who came in here earlier and knocked them off in a close game. Apart from that, they haven't really seen those elite offensive teams yet. So that's going to be real to test. It's like, can they still stay on that defensive mindset? Are they going to have to come? Tara Warlick, for example, the only senior on the team, right?
Absolutely.
Is she going to have to be more of a scoring threat? Not that she isn't already, but more put your foot down and really have an emphasis going forward, because they are not normally the offensive team that we may have seen in the past.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, like you mentioned, so these are two teams that have put up really close games against Gonzaga, a very, very great basketball school. And when you go to what the coach for this team, for the Cougs, Kami Etheridge, what she talked about coming into this game, talking about the Pilots, she expressed a lot of appreciation for this Pilots offense. She understands they're a very strong offensive team, and she mentioned the fact that even though the Portland Pilots don't have the same kind of history that Gonzaga does or that basketball schools like Stanford do, they're still very, very strong. They're a very competent team. They're probably arguably one of the best teams in WCC. This is a really important game for them to play. And like you said, like both teams put up really close games against Gonzaga. So these are two teams that have the ability to play amazing basketball when they're given the opportunity to. And we'll see if they'll be able to do it in tonight's matchup.
Most definitely. It's going to be a great one. We are going to pause for the anthem and player introductions, and we will be right back. Well, welcome back to Beasley Coliseum, where the Washington State Cougars taking on the Portland Pilots. And jumping right back into it, is there any names you're looking for here, Smith?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, looking at the Washington State Cougars, you should be paying attention to Eleanor Villa. She has 247 points on the year. She's a point leader for the Cougs. She's also the three-point leader for them as well with 27. Looking on the other side, too, you got Emmy Shear, point leader for the Pilots with 290, and also three-point leader as well with 26. So, I mean, they're fairly evenly matched in terms of the point leaders for both these teams. And you also want to be paying attention there to, on the Cougs side, Tara Wallach. She's leading the team in rebounds, 129 rebounds. And that gets back to the fact that this is a very defense-driven team. It's a team that, for the Cougs, loves to shift the momentum, bring the ball back to their own side, just shut down offensive opportunities. And that starts by winning those rebounds, not giving up offensive rebounds to the other team. On the other side, you got Alexis Mark for the Portland Pilots, their rebound leader. She has 114. Going back over to the Cougs, you have Astera Tuhina, assist leader with 69. And on the other side, McKeel Meek, assist leader with 74. So those are two names you also want to pay attention to with being able to set up some of these plays. They're going to pass the ball, get into situations where they are going to be able to score. And then last but not least, I also got Tara Wallach, block leader for the Cougs as well with 36. Going back again to that fact, they are a very, very strong defensive team in their ability to shut down these opportunities for the opposing teams. Then, of course, on the other side for the Pilots, you got Trista Hull with block leader with 33. And these are all players. They're all in the starting lineup tonight. They're all going to be out on the floor for this first quarter of action as we're almost underway.
Yeah, it's interesting. Kind of, you mentioned Tara Wallach, a guard leading in rebounds. It just kind of shows the philosophy of that team. Everyone's getting in there and rebounding.
Absolutely.
All right, so here we go. Portland is looking like they're going to be in all black tonight. WSU in all white. WSU going right to left, Portland left to right. And here comes the jump ball. We're underway. Alex Colville going to jump for the Cougs. Colville wins the tip. And WSU secures it. And Eleanor Villa now has it at the top of the key. Villa dribbles there. Hands off, goes inside. Back up top, swung around. And there's a three.
Great way to start off the game there. That's Eleanor Villa putting up a three to get the Cougs on the board early.
Portland has it top of the key now. Switch out to the big in the short corner now. To the top, Portland working it around. 16 on the timer. In the corner, pass to the top of the key. Now feed inside, kick back outside. And there's a three on the way, and it's good.
That's a great response there by the Pilots. That was Meek there putting up the three there on the near wing. That's just a great way to get the momentum back, make it a tie game here, 3-3.
Yep, 3-3 early. 2 possessions, 2 threes for both sides. Villa now with it at the top of the key. She's getting double teamed, and it's a turnover. 2-on-1 going the other way for Portland. A layup is good.
Alexis Mark.
That's Alexis Mark, and it's 5-3 Portland here early.
Got 8 minutes, 54 seconds left here. Like you said, 5-3, Pilots leading it.
Now a little backcourt pressure. Portland backs off now. Into the front court. It's up, and it's no good. And Portland grabs the rebound. Now they're going to walk it up.
That was a great assist there by Tuhina. Just couldn't get the ball. Villa just couldn't get it to go.
Now Portland has the top of the key. It's switched out to the wing. Here's a drive. The take, it's up and good. A field goal is good from Trista Hall. 7-3 Portland. 8 minutes in.
Very athletic play there. Just push into the paint and just be able to get that up off the board. Just great play there by Trista Hall.
WSU the other way now. Via top of the key. Dribbles to the short corner. Now here's a three on the way. And it's off the mark.
That was Jenna Villa there trying to put up a three. Just couldn't quite get it to go. And the Pilots now have momentum now in their own zone.
Yeah, it was a lot of threes early from Washington State. Now Portland has it top of the key. They'll sit there here. Still Portland now in the corner. Ball being moved around the perimeter. Top of the key. Switch over to the far side now. Being guarded closely. Now into the post. Switched over to the top. Layup is blocked. There, Colville with the block, and Villa will push. Now settling down in the short corner here. Gives it up top. Villa goes inside. Wallach has it in the paint. She puts it up, and it's no good. Rebound Portland.
It was a good opportunity there for Tara Wallach, but it was set up there by that defensive play by Alex Colville. She absolutely denied the Pilots' offensive play there. Just that 6'6" power.
Here's Portland the other way. A three-pointer is off the mark, but they get the rebound, and they will reset up top. Portland holding it at the top. Here's a drive. Kick to the corner. Three on the way, and it is good from Portland. Alexis Mark again, and it's 10-3 Portland with 7:37 remaining.
That ball goes out of bounds there. It was a great opportunity there again for the Pilots to make it a 7-3 game. It was just set up there. They tried to push into the paint. They were denied by the Cougs, and they just had to kick it back out to the three-point line, but it ended up working out for them. They just pick up a three there. 7-3 in favor of the Pilots. 7 minutes, 37 seconds left in the first quarter.
Portland slowly walks it up. At the top of the key now. Kick to the corner. Here's a quick three, and it's good. Tristan Hull again. 10-3, Portland, 7:37 remaining in the first quarter.
Hull's just been absolutely deadly from the three-point line so far. It makes it a 10-3 game.
Here's a quick drive and response. Tara Wallach gets 2 on the board for the Cougs. Here's Portland the other way. Now pushing it front court. Top of the key. Switched into the short corner now. Back to the top, still passing around the perimeter. Now they'll hold it here. 18 on the shot clock. Portland working it around. Top of the key again, now to the wing. 10 seconds on the timer. Still Portland holds. Now here's a drive baseline. Kick to the middle. It's put up. No good. And there's Wallach wrestling away a rebound.
That's just some great defensive play there by Wallach. Pick up the rebound.
Portland quick push. V into the front court. She tries a three. It's no good. Portland rebounds, and they clear.
13-5 here in favor of the Pilots. 5 minutes, 38 seconds left.
Now the other way, Portland up top. They're going to sit on it here. 13-5, 5 minutes, 28 seconds left. Portland just dribbling top of the key. Here comes a handoff. 10 seconds left on the timer. Here's a drive. Portland still has it. 4 seconds on the timer. Here's a drive. A wild shot. And a foul called at the end of the shot, clock, and Portland's going to go to the line for 2 shots.
That's just some great defensive play there by the Cougs that whole entire time, just watching the shot clock just wind down there. The Pilots kept trying to break into the paint, trying to get up, maybe trying to get a layup, but then you got Alex Coble there, the center, she's in there. A lot of the guards on this team, they're able to just shut down those opportunities, so even when they tried to go up and put 2, they just couldn't get it to go, but they do get fouled, so they are going to head to the free throw line, but good opportunity for the Cougs to just limit the damage.
Via with the foul, Chu to the line for 2 shots. First one up for Chu, and it's good. 14-5 now Gonzaga. 5 minutes, 14 seconds left. Portland. Here comes the second one on the way for Chu, and it's good. 15-5 early for Portland. Here's back to the full court press. Now Wallach will have it. She'll throw it ahead. Now Wallach sets up. Now Via's going to set up just outside the Cougar logo, dribbling up top. Dribble handoff. Via drives back to Wallach. Kick to the corner. 3. It's no good. Rebound Portland.
Good idea from Tara Wallach. Just not great execution there. Just couldn't quite get the 3 to drop. It's 15-5 here. Cougs find themselves down early. 4 minutes, 44 seconds left in the first quarter.
Portland back up with it. They're holding in a lot of perimeter play for Portland. They got it in the corner now. Swing to the top of the key. Here's a drive and a kick. Here's a mid-range shot that's no good. Board is cleared for the Cougars. They come the other way. That's Via. Now Petticoat with a shot, and it goes.
Great shot there by Diana Mendez there for a bit to pick up 2 points there. Makes us 15-7. Cougs still down. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Portland the other way, banging inside. It's thrown up, and it's going to stay here. WSU ball, timeout on the floor.
So far, what we've seen here, the Cougs find themselves down by a lot here. It's 15-7. Honestly, the Pilots just being able to get into the zone. They have their play right now has been characterized by just quick passing. They have time to move the ball around. And the Cougs, like we've been mentioning, have just been stopping them from being able to break into the paint, which, to be honest, it has been hurting the Cougs. For 3, the Pilots have been really great, which is why they're able to lead right now, 15-7. But so far, it's been the Pilots' offense has just been able to walk all over the defense for the Cougs.
Yeah, well, the story of the game so far has really been three-pointers. WSU's jacking up just as many threes as Portland. They're just not going down.
Absolutely.
And that'll be interesting. As we mentioned coming onto the air here, WSU is the more defensive team. Portland, the offensive threat. They have shooters on the floor. Everyone can shoot the ball. That's the thing about WSU. They're trying to manipulate, find their players. Wallach, obviously their star player. You want it in Wallach and Via's hands. But Portland, any of the 5 women on the floor can hurt you. And that's really where WSU's struggling right now.
Absolutely, yeah. Like you mentioned Tara Wallach, but also Alex Colville as well. Their defensive play so far has been really great. Alex Colville, Pilots went to try and put up 2. She's absolutely batted it down, set up an opportunity for the Cougs back down court. Tara Wallach being able to pick up a lot of these rebounds and reset, get the Cougs an ability to get back down court. But just so far, the offensive looks for the Cougs, like you said, they haven't been lacking them. They haven't had the opportunity to be able to score. They just haven't been able to get very many threes to fall. They haven't been really to get it, be able to push in, get any push into the paint, be able to get any twos. So it's been a real struggle for them.
Yeah, and it's been interesting so far. I don't know if it's early. I don't know if that's the game plan just coming out the gate. But Portland's come out. They've been full court pressing. You saw that one turnover from the start. That's on the press. And they've kept that full court press all the way to this first media timeout. I mean, I didn't know if they were just trying to come into the game like that. But that seems like the game plan. And so far, honestly, WSU's been struggling with that full court press.
No, absolutely. I mean, you want to talk about setting the tone in sports. The Pilots have been setting the tone early in this game. I mean, like you said, the full court press, it's a really dominant way to kind of not necessarily break the spirit of your opponent, but it makes it really hard. You don't have time to catch your breath. You don't have time to be able to reset. It just really forces you to have to play really great basketball, and you have no opportunity to be able to catch your breath, reset, and maybe get an opportunity because they just completely dominate you in that first so far in the first half, that first quarter with 4 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first.
All right, well, we are going to catch our breath here, take a break, and we'll be right back. And we are back. I hope you didn't go anywhere. Just a short break. Portland looking to inbound the ball here. Baseline.
15-7 here. Portland Pilots up 4 minutes, 4 seconds here in the first quarter.
Portland inbounding. Still looking now. They get the ball in top of the key. Switch over to the corner. Guard's gonna switch off. Now she's right outside the Cougar logo. Dribbling here, just staying up top. 9 on the timer. She's gonna have to drive. She will drive. Layup is blocked inside. Mendez will push now.
That was Petticoat there with the stop. There's a stopper from being able to get a basket up there. Great defensive play.
We got a foul down low on WSU, and it's going the other way. It's going to be Portland ball.
That's just a mistake there. I mean, like we said, the Cougs have been getting these opportunities, but they've just been squandering them. That's another offensive opportunity there that was just squandered. They made a mental mistake there, and you can't be affording that because they're down here 15-7 with 3 minutes, 43 seconds left in the first quarter.
And Petticoat with a little push there. Refs call it off ball. It's coming back to Portland. Now Portland inbounds it. They're going to walk it up. In no hurry up here. Now they're going to take it to the far side. Still up top. Now they're going to enter into the post. Here's a layup. It's no good.
Good defensive pressure there. Petticoat picks up the rebound, gets it to Tara Wallach, and then now here come the Cougs back into their own zone.
Now Via has it. Top of the key now. She'll hand to Wallach. Wallach's still there. Has the Mendez back to Wallach. Wallach goes inside. Up top. Mendez kick to Wallach. Wallach the drive. The layup is good.
What a great play there by Wallach. Gets the ball, pushes into the paint, just makes it look easy. 15-9 here, 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Coming the other way, here's Portland. Quick inside. They're going to kick it out deep here at 3, and it's no good. Fight for the rebound. WSU will come away with it, and they'll walk it up.
Some great defensive stops here, back-to-back-to-back for the Cougs to just bring the momentum back into their own side here.
Via with it, top of the key. Mendez with it. Mendez looking to hand off, goes back inside. Petticoat. Double team, spins out of it, puts up the layup, and it is good.
Ash is a great offensive play there. Petticoat, she's double team there in the paint, still finds a way to get it up. This is really great basketball right there. The 6'3" center just gets it done.
Portland the other way. They're going to sit on it now. Top of the key. Now by the Cougar logo. Come inside. Here's a drive. Kick out. Back into the post. Another drive. Free throw line shot is good from Portland.
That was Ryan Mogul there. She just got the ball there uncontested, able to put it up just too easy. 17-11 here with 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Here's Mendez in trouble. Gets it to Villa. Kick to the corner. Wallach thought about a three. Passes it up back top to Villa. In the corner. Villa now will recycle. Top of the key. Kicks in the corner. There's a three on the way. It's no good. Mendez misses that one. Portland comes the other way quickly, and there's a foul coming the other way in transition.
That was at Sarah Tuhina there. She ran, tried to get a tip off that pass, and just a little too aggressive there. Pushes it out of bounds. It's going to be Portland's ball. 17-11 here. Portland Pilots still lead it. About a minute 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll see what they do in the dwindling last minute here of the first quarter.
Marta Alcida will check into the game for the Cougs as subs being made for both teams. Now here's Portland. They're going to inbound. At the logo, mid-strike. Now kick to the corner. Here's a drive. Layup is no good.
Good rebound there by Petticoat to be able to pick it up and get an opportunity now here for the Cougs.
Cleared. Villa comes the other way. Dribbling now. Hands to Wallach. Wallach top of the key. Here's a drive. She'll back up. Wallach gets it back quickly to Villa in the corner, short corner. Villa drives. Layup is good.
Just too easy. Eleanor Villa, when she gets the ball and she's uncontested like she just was, she'll put it up for two. It makes it 17-13 here with a minute left here in the first quarter.
Portland brings it up now, top of the key. Sitting on it. Now elbow. Back to the top of the key. Here's a drive for Portland. Cut off. Good defense there. And here's another drive by Portland inside, and it's no good.
That's absolutely beautiful play by Mendez, able to get her hand in there and just shut down the opportunity of those Pilots, both when they were trying to drive in and then after they went to try and take that shot. I mean, she's just all over them, just not letting them get anything up.
Villa setting up the play. Goes inside, misses the layup. 17-13 Pilots with 21 seconds. Portland coming down the court quickly. And now it looks like they will hold for the last shot. So 17-13 Portland. Portland will take the last shot of this first quarter.
They got all the time in the world right now. They can set it up. We'll see what they do.
5 on the timer. Here comes a three on the way at the buzzer, and it falls.
You want to talk about a dramatic buzzer beater? She put that one off, rebounded off the rim, sit there for a second, and finally trickles in. It'll go. Makes it 20-13 here. Cougs down after that first quarter.
And we will take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to KUGR Live on YouTube. We are coming to you from beautiful Beasley Coliseum with a great crowd on hand tonight. We're getting set for quarter number 2 of action here in this basketball matchup. Cougs find themselves down 20-13 here against the Pilots. The Pilots break into the zone here. Here comes Meek with the ball. Top of the key. She'll pass it into the elbow. They'll push it down into the paint. Looking for someone to pass to in the paint. She'll try and push to the net. Go up for 2. She's fouled. And she'll pick up 2 points here.
Yeah, actually an offensive foul coming in there. It was really 50-50. They called a charge there. Looked like she was set. And I thought she might have been in the restricted area, but officials didn't see it that way. Break for the Cougs.
Marta Allison up for the Cougs in their own zone. They'll try and break it out here. There's a full court press for Portland as they try and stop them in their own zone. Back pass here to Alcina in her own zone. Pass across, picked off. No, it's picked up here by the Cougs. Number 12. She'll get back to Alcina. Top of the key. She'll look for someone to pass to. She'll hand it here to Tahina. Mendez with the ball. She'll kick it back to Tahina into the corner. Long 2. Will she get it? Yes, she will.
And that's interesting on that possession. It looks like Portland, at least coming out of the break, is going to a more zone where they were all really man-to-man in the first quarter.
Absolutely. Portland here on the wing. They'll kick it out. Back to the logo. Here in the Coug zone. They'll look to try and break in. From the very top of the key, Meek with the ball. Portland looking to get on the board here. They'll pass in to the elbow. Out to the wing here. They'll push in to the paint. They're stopped. Ball kicked out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball as Alcina used her hand to just poke it away.
20-15 Portland with 9 minutes left in the second quarter.
Meek will take the ball here. She'll bring it back in bounds for the Pilots. She'll survey her options. Looking for someone to pass to. She'll kick it all the way out. To no one in particular. It leaks all the way back into the Coug zone. They'll bring it past the logo now, the Pilots. She'll try and push it in the zone. She's fouled. And looks like Portland's going to be heading to the free throw line.
Yeah, definitely what I've noticed is WSU has been a lot more aggressive on the perimeter here in the second quarter opening up.
Seems that Portland actually, they'll take it out of bounds here. Portland will rebound it back in. 20-15 here. The Pilots lead it. Meek inbounding the ball. She'll push it all the way into the paint. She has her man. Puts it up off the board. She gets fouled. And it looks like the Pilots are going to head to the free throw line now.
Foul on Mendez. That's going to be her first foul. Cougs are relatively staying out of foul trouble so far.
Alexis Mark to the line now. Cougs down 20-15. Here's Mark, her first free throw. And she drains it. Nothing but net on that one.
21-15 Pilots, 8:56 remaining in the second quarter.
Free throw number 2. Will she go for 2 for 2? Yes, she will. Got the back of the rim on that one. And here come the Cougs now.
Full court press again.
Some really great pressure here from the Pilots. Alcina, she'll get it to Tahina. She'll bring it into the zone. Push all the way into the paint. Pettico, she goes up for 2. No foul called on that one. Here come the Pilots, though. She couldn't get to go. 22-15 here. Pilots lead it. Pushing in on the Pilots. On the far wing. They'll kick it out to the top of the key. Meek with the ball. She'll take her time now. They'll look to set up a play. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Mogul for the Pilots. Back to the top of the key. Back to Meek. She'll look to push in. She puts a move on. Still at the top of the key. They shriek trying to push in. From the elbow, puts it up off the backboard. It's picked up here by the Cougs. Wouldn't go in. Here comes Tahina. With the ball at the top of the key. Hands off to number 12. Gardner will push into the paint. Pettico, she tries to put a shot up. She will, and she'll get fouled and one. She'll head to the free throw line. Cougs with a little bit of momentum.
17-22 Pilots, 8:10 remaining in the second quarter.
Pettico from the free throw line. Takes her time now with the first shot. She gets that one, nothing but net. And now the Pilots will bring it back into their own zone. 22-18 here, Cougs down. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Meek with the ball for the Pilots. She'll bring it past the Cougs logo into their zone. Takes her time. Passes it in to the high elbow. Off to the top of the key for 3. No, bounces off the rim. She wouldn't go. Rebound picked up here by the Cougs. Into the hands now of Gardner. Gardner will kick it out here to Tahina. Passes into the paint. Pettico
nice
off
pass.
The board. Gets it way up for 2. Makes it a 22-20 game. And all of a sudden, the Cougs have some momentum.
Very nice pass there. Cougs looking to get out and transition more in the second quarter.
Mikkel Meek here for the Pilots in the zone. She's taking her time, setting up the play. We've seen that from her all night. Looking for someone to pass to. Hand it off here in the near wing. They'll push into the paint. They have a man there. In the paint now, they'll kick it back out to the free throw line. From top of the key, she'll push into the paint. From the free throw line, will she get it up for two? Yes, she will.
24-20, Portland, 7:17 left in the second quarter.
Here come the Cougs now. They'll bring it back into the zone. Gardner gets a pass there over to Mendez. She blew an elbow there on the Pilots. It'll be a foul, and the ball will be given back to the Pilots as they're going to bring it back into the zone. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left. Cougs down 24-20 against the Pilots.
Yeah, WSU's made a little bit of a run by playing fast and trying to get up on the ball. It seemed in the first quarter they were really trying to slow things down, maybe trying to throw something different at Portland now that Portland's in the lead.
Absolutely. Mental mistake there with that foul by Mendez, throwing the elbow a little bit. That's what's going to kill him in the long sense. Mendez gets subbed out there. And now here come the Pilots now. Number 5, Emmy Shearer. She'll give it to Mikkel Meek. She's at the logo now. She'll push into the top of the key. Looking for someone to pass to. At the top of the key. Meek. Taking her time, setting up the play. 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. She'll push it. Pass it to her teammate, number 35. She'll push into the paint from the free throw line. He'll kick it back out to the free throw line. She'll try and push into the paint. Down underneath the basket, puts it up for two, and she gets it. 26-20 in favor of the Pilots.
It's a really nice cut and backdoor pass from Portland there.
Tara Wallach will pass it over to Tuina. Alcina over to the corner for Gardner for a three, and she gets it. 26-23. Cougs still down, but a beautiful three-pointer there for Gardner. Pilots now at the top of the key, looking to respond. She pushes into the paint. Looking for someone to pass to. She kicks it back out to the far wing for three. Did she get it? Yes, she did. Nothing but net. Tara Wallach will now bring it back for the Cougs.
29-23, Portland, 6:15 left in the second quarter.
Here comes Alcina. She'll put one up for two. Couldn't get it to go. It's loose. They're rebounding for it. It's going to be picked up here by Pettico. Pettico puts it up for two. She gets fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line. 29 for the Pilots, 23 for the Cougs. 6 minutes, 6 seconds left here in the second quarter of action.
Yeah, a lot of contact. They're letting a lot go down there, at least early. Had to really get hacked there to get that foul call.
It doesn't seem as though there's a lot of bad blood between these teams, but they've been playing like it as though they've been throwing a lot of elbows. They've been playing very physical basketball. Here comes Pettico for her first free throw. Drains that one. Now for her second. 29-24. Cougs down. Second free throw here for Pettico. Couldn't get that one to go. Bounced off the rim, and now here come the Pilots. They'll push into the Cougar zone. Meek, again, taking her time. And there's a foul in the paint. Tara Wallach got shoved down. It'll be the Cougs ball. 29-24. Cougs still down. 6 minutes exactly left in the second quarter.
Yeah, interesting. Just as I say that, it looks like the officials are starting to try to take control of this game a little bit, call it a little closer, not let this physicality get out of hand.
Absolutely. Tara Wallach now in the Coug zone. She'll inbound it to Gardner.
Full court press again from the Pilots.
It's absolutely brutal. We've seen it all night. Gardner with the ball. She'll push through. Pass the logo. Get off the wing, but it's picked up here by the Pilots. Here come the Pilots. They'll push into the zone. Push into the paint. Kick it back out for three. Meek, no. She'll take her time. She'll look over her options. Pass it out to number 16. Hill, pass out to the wing, back to the top of the key for three. Deflected there off the hands of Gardner. Here comes Meek for three. Did she get it? Yes, she did. Absolutely drained it. 32-24. Pilots still lead it.
Right into the full court press again. It's been giving the Cougars fits.
Here come the Cougs now. Trying to break through that full court press. They fell victim to it in the last play. Good screen there set up by Tara Wallach. Tara Wallach now in the paint. She can go for two. She got denied there by the defense. It goes out of bounds. It'll be the Coug ball, but that opportunity for Tara Wallach just wouldn't go.
Yeah, it's difficult. Every time Washington State seems to want to go inside more, and there's just really nothing there. It kind of, honestly, in some ways, having to settle for these three-point attempts.
Tuhina from the baseline. She'll inbound it. Out to the top of the key. Villa. She'll kick it out to Tara Wallach. Wallach will hand it off here, number 19. Back over to Tuhina. Into the corner for Tara Wallach. She'll push into the paint. She'll kick it back out for number 11. She'll put a shot up for three. Did she get it? No. Tips off the rebound. Rebound fought for by Pettico. There's going to be a foul called here.
Looks like a jump ball that the refs are going to call. Possession arrow looks like it will go with Portland. We have a timeout on the floor.
Some great play here in the second quarter. Cougs were able to take a little bit of momentum back there early, but the Pilots respond back again. It makes it 32-24 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, something that's been very interesting. Washington State, they look like they want to run. They want to get out in transition. Portland, maybe it's the score, time and place, but they seem like they really want to be methodical and move the ball very slow. They've had a couple chances in transition to run, maybe put up a quick three, and they won't do that. They'll back it out. And we've seen a lot of shots with 10 seconds, 5 seconds left in the clock, right? Whereas Washington State, we might see them throw up shots 25 seconds really quickly into the clock. It's just an interesting play style and differentiation.
Absolutely. 32 for the Pilots, 24 for the Cougs, 4 minutes, 57 seconds left. We will be right back, folks. Please stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. With 4 minutes, 57 seconds left here in the second quarter. Pilots 32, Cougs 24. As we're getting set for the last half here of the second quarter.
It'll be interesting. Sorry. I think that Tara Wallach, she's really going to need to get the ball more. You got to have your star player show up for sure.
Cougs will rebound it in the offensive zone. Wallach will hand it back to Tahina. She'll push into the paint. Going for two. Will she get it? No. Tips off the rim there, and it's picked up here by the Pilots. The Pilots bring it past the logo into the Cougar zone. Here comes number 22, Mogul, at the top of the key. She'll plot her options. Hand it off there, number 10. Back over to her other man there. She'll push into the paint. In the paint, looking for someone to pass to. Pass out to the far wing for three. Did she get it? No. Tips off the back of the rim. Picked up by Tahina. Here comes Tahina. She'll push all the way for Eleanor Villa, up for a layup. Absolutely drained it. Makes it 32-28. Cougs still down, but a great layup there by Eleanor Villa.
Another nice run out in transition. Cougs really trying to get out and go.
Absolutely. Pilots now at the top of the key. They'll push it into the high elbow. Takes her time with it. There's a foul there. One of the Portland players got tripped up. We'll stop play here. And looks like the Pilots are going to head to the free throw line here. 32-26 in favor of the Pilots. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left in the second quarter. Going back to that layup by Eleanor Villa, it was a great feed there again by Tahina. She picked up the rebound there. Saw she had a man downfield, just absolutely put a dart right into her hands. And the Pilots now, they'll rebound into their own zone. Kick it out to the top of the key here at the logo. She'll kick it off. Still at the top of the key. Pilots looking, she'll break into the paint. She'll backtrack, go up for a layup. No, couldn't get to go. Number 19 for the Cougs. She gets the rebound. Gets it to Tara Wallach. Wallach back past the logo. Looked like she was going to go for three. Passes off to her man. Tried to get to Colville. Bounces off her knee. Loose on the ground. Colville comes up with it. They'll blow the play dead.
Looks like a jump ball.
Yeah. And we'll see who they give the ball to here.
Possession arrow to Portland. Portland will have the ball here. 32-26 Pilots. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left in the second quarter.
Alexis Mark. She'll rebound it in to Mikkel Meek. Meek will bring it past the logo now. She'll take her time. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Portland loves to take their time here, setting up their offensive looks. Here in the near elbow. She's looking for someone to pass to. She'll push into the paint. Kicks it back out here from the free throw line. Back out to the three-point line. She'll push into the paint. Back out to the three-point line again. She'll push into the paint. Looking for someone to pass to. She'll put it up for two. Off the board and in. A great shot there. Makes it 34-26. Still in favor of the Pilots.
Cougs break the full court press this time pretty easily.
Eleanor Villa. She puts it up for two. Tips off the net there, out of bounds. We'll see what the call is. And looks like it's going to go against the Cougs. It's going to be the Pilots' ball here at the baseline. 34-26 in favor of the Pilots. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left.
Yeah, tough try. Again, in transition, she got caught in the air, caught in two minds there.
Absolutely. Mikkel Meek. She'll bring it past the logo. Taking her time. Trying to put a move on. Passes it here to the near elbow. Number 35, Alexis Mark. She'll just take her time. Kick it out all the way out to the far wing at the three-point line. They'll push it in. Almost to the paint. Hands it off. Back out to the near corner for three. Did she get it? No. Rattles around off the rim. Good keep in there by the Pilots, but she just stepped out of bounds. It's going to make it the Cougar ball here at their own baseline. Tara Wallach will rebound it in. 34-26. Still in favor
Full
of the
court press
Pilots.
again from the Pilots.
Tuhina for the Cougs with the ball. She'll give it back to Tara Wallach on the far side. At the top of the key now. Screen there, gets it to Eleanor Villa. Kicks over there to Abraham, who hands it off to Tuhina here at the top of the key. She looks to push in. She's got nothing at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Villa. Pushes it in there for Abraham in the paint. Tries to get past Alex Koval. Abraham got fouled there. She'll head to the free throw line. And the Cougs have an opportunity here to pick up two. Trista Hull lowered the shoulder there on Abraham for the Cougs, and they're going to head to the free throw line here.
That's Hall's second. She's going to check out here. She's been a big contributor for Portland. That's kind of big. She's going to have to sit here now.
Absolutely. 34-26. Pilots still lead at 2 minutes, 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Abraham's first free throw. Rattles off the rim, off the board, and in. Makes it 34-27. Her second. Will she be able to get it? Will she be able to go 2 for 2? Yes, she does. Absolutely. Switches it. Nothing but net. Makes it 34-28 here with 2 minutes, 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Here comes Mikkel Meek. She's at the top of the key. Looking around. She's directing traffic. Gets it to her teammate at the far wing. Into the paint. Picked up by number 5 for the Pilots. She'll kick it back out to the far wing. Into the corner. Thought about going for 3, but she'll push into the paint now. Go up for 2. Good defensive play there by Alex Colville. Strips it away. And here come the Cougs.
Really nice block there on the backside coming in.
Tuhina gets it to Tara Wallach in the paint. Goes up for 2. Rims around. Rebound picked up by Tara Wallach again. She puts up for 2 again. Couldn't get that one to go either. And now here come the Pilots. Mikkel Meek. She'll break into the zone. Top of the key. Gets it off to the far wing for 3. Did they get it? Off the rim. No. It's picked up by Tuhina. Here comes Tuhina. Good passer to Eleanor Villa. They'll break into the zone here. On the far wing. Tara Wallach. Far wing back over to Eleanor Villa. At the top of the key. Gets it to Tuhina here. She'll plot her opportunity here. At the top of the key, Tuhina puts a move on. From the top of the key, she'll pass it in to Tara Wallach in the paint. She's dogged hard by 2 men. Ball is loose. Picked up here by Tara Wallach. They'll blow the play dead, and they're going to call it Pilots ball.
Jump ball here. Looks like the possession error is going to stay with Washington State. 28-34 Pilots. 1:22 left in the second quarter.
Esther Tuhina. She'll inbound it to Alex Colville in the near corner. Off the top of the keys, Abraham. Eleanor Villa with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Puts it up for 2. A floater, and she got it.
It looks like the refs are going to whistle it for an offensive foul, a charge before Tuhina took off, and Portland's going to get the ball here.
Basket doesn't count. Makes it 34-28 here. Pilots still leading. 1:15 left in the second quarter. That's just a mistake there. Eleanor Villa with a good floater there to put it up and then commits the foul there. It's just that kills the momentum for the Cougs. Mikkel Meek. She'll bring the ball past the logo now. At the top of the key. Looking for her options. Pass in here to the elbow. Back out to the near corner. Shot for 3. Kicks off the rim. Rebound picked up here by the Pilots. Here in the near wing. Off into the near corner now. Looking around. Passes into the paint. From underneath the rim. Puts it up for 2.
Travel.
They call travel against the Pilots. It's going to be the Cougs ball here. Tara Wallach will take it at the baseline.
28-34 Pilots with 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Cougs inbound, full press from the Pilots.
Here come the Cougs now. Number 34, Genevieve. Pass over here to Abraham. She'll push into the paint. A floater for 2. Couldn't get it to go. Just did not have the legs. Goes out of bounds. Smart play by the Pilots to let it bounce out of bounds. They'll get the ball at their own baseline.
43 seconds, same score.
Mikkel Meek with the ball. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Mikkel Meek with a little bit of speed. She'll hand it off to number 24, who hands it off to her teammate. Pushes into the paint. Goes up for 2. Couldn't get it. That ball went off the bottom of the rim. We'll see what they call here. They blow the play dead.
They call a foul on Wallach here right at the end of the half.
34-28 here. Pilots lead it. 36 seconds left here in the second quarter. As Alexis Mark will head to the free throw line. We'll see if she can pick up an extra 2 points here with in the last few seconds of the second quarter.
It's just Wallach's first foul, so she's still good. All Cougs not in danger of fouling out, so that's good.
Alexis Mark. They'll give her the ball, her first free throw. That one kicks off the rim and out. Couldn't get that one to go. Score remains 34-28. Pilots still leading. 36
seconds left. Cougs are going to have to push here on the opposite end.
Her second free throw. Alexis Mark for the Pilots. Can she get it to go? No, it rims out.
Foul called on Portland down low. WSU ball, and they will shoot free throws coming the other way. Both teams in the bonus.
34-28 here. Cougs down. Pilots lead it. Alex Colville will head to the three-point line. The sophomore center, she's 6'6". She had a career game in that last game against Santa Clara on the road. Has a chance here to close the gap. Colville. First free throw. Off the back of the rim, off the front, and out. Didn't get that one to go. Her second, we'll see if she can do better. Takes her time. Goes through her rhythm. Second one. That one just gets in there. Makes it a 34-29 game. Pilots still lead it. But here comes Mikkel Meek for the Pilots. Bringing it past the logo. 31 seconds left. Meek. And in the mouth of the Coug logo. Takes her time. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. She's going to let it wind down. Still dribbling. No pressure from the Cougs defense here to try and take the ball from her.
10 on the timer.
Off the top of the key now, number 7 for the Pilots. Will she put up a shot? No, she'll pass it off. Picked up here by the Pilots for 3. Well wide, wasn't even close to the net. That ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Tara Wallach here at the baseline to bring it back in bounds for the Cougs.
7 seconds for the Cougs here left in the quarter. They're going to really have to push Portland with the full court press here.
They got to move quick here. Tara Wallach will inbound to here. Pass back to Tara Wallach. She'll bring it past the logo. Over here to Abraham. Puts it up for 3. Did she get it? Kicks off the backboard, and that'll do it for the second quarter of action. Pilots lead at 34-29. Eric, what did we see in that second quarter action?
Yeah, it was interesting. You come out starting the game. The Cougs really wanted to push the tempo, and the Pirates were so nonchalant coming up. And in that second quarter, it kind of looked like WSU took a page out of Portland's playbook. They tried to slow it down a little bit. There were a couple instances where they ran, and they did have success running in transition. But for a lot of the time, Smith, they were holding the ball really around the half-court logo. They're getting down into, as I mentioned earlier, WSU getting a lot of early shots. Coming into this one, in the second quarter, they're holding to 10 on the timer, 5 on the timer. And it's a strategy. It's interesting because they are losing. You'd think they would switch it coming out of in halftime and into the third quarter.
Absolutely, you're right. Like what you're mentioning, the Pilots are holding on to the ball there. And you're right. It is a really great strategy. I think for them to be able to, they know that if they take their time, if they set up their looks, they're gonna be able to put it up, be able to get 3, be able to get 2. And at the end of the day, it's winding down the clock, just limiting the opportunities the Cougs have to be able to put anything up. And it's a bit of a dagger into the heart of the Cougs because if you're running out of time, like you only give them 7 seconds on that last try. Obviously, sure. Abraham has to put up a little bit of a Hail Mary shot there for 3, and it wasn't close to the basket. It's just putting pressure on the Cougs And you talk about speeding up the game. You want to speed up the game on your opponent. The Pilots are doing the opposite. They're slowing the game down on the Cougs and making them feel like they're playing in molasses. They can't quite get anything to go. And so it's just a really great strategy there from the Pilots.
Yeah, but interesting for Portland. You talk about slowing down the pace. That's obviously the game plan they had coming in. But it is interesting. You get to 10 on the timer. It doesn't even look like they're getting into their set, Smith, until those 10 seconds. And then you're rushing everything. So even on that last one for Portland, a jacked up 3 late, maybe they need to get going a little quicker. But, hey, they're winning right now, so something's working.
Absolutely, yeah. That'll do it for the second quarter of actions, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back very shortly. Please stay with us. Again, you're listening to KUGR Live on YouTube. Please stay tuned.
It's 34-29 Portland at halftime. Well, welcome back here to lovely Beasley Coliseum. You got the Cougars and the Pilots. Pilots up here 34-29 as we get ready to start the second half. Well, we jump right back into this one. Yeah, Smith, what have you seen in this half?
I mean, yeah, look, going back to that second quarter, look, the Cougs came out really strong at the start of that second quarter. Were able to put up a lot of back-to-back points, close the gap a little bit in a game that was starting to get away from them there in that first quarter.
They did, yeah.
Get a little bit of momentum, and then the Pilots immediately recognized that the game was starting to close, the gap was starting to close a little bit, came back, regained momentum. We're using that full court press. It's just been absolutely killing the Cougs all night. They haven't been able to get very many offensive opportunities going, but the very few opportunities that they have gotten has been plagued by fouls. The Cougs just playing really sloppy basketball right now. I mean, Etheridge, for the Cougs coach, has just been absolutely furious on the sidelines, yelling at her players, specifically at Tara Wallach. Tara Wallach had an opportunity to put up three. She was uncontested, didn't take the shot, ended up making an extra pass, and then they ended up not getting anything on that play as well. But just a lot of sloppy basketball for the Cougs in that in the latter half of that second quarter. That now makes it 34-29. Still a close game, but the Pilots just holding on to the lead here. The Cougs have yet to lead the game at all. Pilots have just been ahead of it this entire time.
Yeah, with it being a close game, you take the foul scenario, you start playing that, right? Who's going to commit more foul? Who's going to make more free throws? And so far, Portland with the advantage, they're making more of their free throws. If it comes down to that, that'll be something to watch down the stretch.
Absolutely. 22 seconds left here. We will be right back.
And welcome back to Beasley Coliseum. Pilots lead here, 34-29. Start of the third quarter. Pilots to inbound, going right to left. Pilots wearing black tonight. Wazoo in their whites. Here comes the inbound.
Good opportunity here for the Portland Pilots to set the momentum, set the tone here for the second half.
Anyway, they're going to take it top of the key now, the elbow. Held there into the post. Back across, a lot of contact. Up, no foul. Kicked back out for Portland, and they will reset in the corner. Now at the top of the elbow, top of the key. Here's a drive, cut off there. Back up top, here goes a three, and it's good.
Number 35 there, Alexis Mark from the three-point line just absolutely drained it, even though there was Tara Wallach there shutting them down in the paint. When they kick it back out to the three-point line, they just get some stuff down.
Portland right into that full court press. WSU breaks it easily. Now Via with it at top. She'll handle Wallach. Wallach doubled here. Portland in a bit of a zone. Pass down low. Put up. It won't go, but the foul is called.
That was Jenna Villa there going up to put up two. She got fouled, like you said. She'll head to the free throw line. 37-29 here. Pilots lead it. 9 minutes, 11 seconds left here in the third quarter.
So first one from Villa, it's up, and it is a little bit short. Interesting, Pilots came out there going with a zone, something we haven't seen yet.
Absolutely.
And now here's the second one for Villa on the way, and she'll get it to go.
37-30 here. Pilots still leading with 9 minutes left in the third quarter.
Portland walks it up court, now into the front court. They're holding it top of the key, waiting to get in the set, top of the elbow. It's held there. Now to the other elbow. Here's a drive. Ball is thrown up. Shot is no good, but a foul called.
So far, it's been good defense for the Cougs, but like those fouls are going to kill them here. They head to the free throw line. You want to just limit every single opportunity these Pilots have to score, and fouls like that are just going to kill the Cougs in the long run here. 37-30.
First team foul and first foul on Jenna Villa to start this third quarter. First one is up and good for Portland. One more coming. Chair puts up the second one, and that's going to go. Full court press for Portland. WSU gets it in. Broken with Colville, pushed ahead. Now Villa will back this one out for the Cougs right in front of their bench. Baseline drive. Kick up top, and there's going to be a foul called. Looks like an offensive foul, an extended arm from Villa. It's going to come the other way.
There's another mental mistake there by the Cougs, just committing fouls in the offensive zone, just killing their offensive momentum here. It's 39-30, still in favor of the Pilots with 8 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
Portland walking the ball up now into the front court. They'll hand off. Guards will switch. Top of the elbow, held there. Now into the short corner. Here's a drive and a strip. Looked like maybe Alex Colville with the steal. It's pushed ahead, thrown all the way ahead. And it's going to be a foul called. Colville gets the whistle underneath, and she'll go to the line.
Absolutely great defensive play, Alex Colville back in the Cougs zone, strips the ball, like you said, and then she gets immediately down court, gets the feed from her teammates, tried to go up, like you said, got fouled, but she's just been all over the court tonight, just trying to put up as many points as she possibly can.
Colville's first free throw is up and good, and she'll have one more coming. That was the second team foul on Portland, still early. 39-31, Pilots, 8:21 in the third. Here's Colville's second. And it's off. Pulled down by Portland. They'll walk it up into the front court.
That was a free throw that they needed to make there, and Colville just couldn't get it done.
Portland taking their time yet again. Top of the key. Now at the elbow. Worked inside, and there's going to be a foul called, a reach in there.
Looks like it'll be the Pilots' ball here. They'll take it to the baseline. Kel Meek will inbound it back in. It's 39-31 here. Pilots still leading with 8 minutes, 7 seconds left in the third quarter.
Foul on Eleanor Villa, number 10. That's her third foul, and she's going to have to check out of this ball game. Mendez comes back in for Villa.
Deanna Mendez, the freshman, she's 6'2" from Paris, France.
Portland inbounds. Now they kick to the corner. Here's a three on the way, and it's off. Rebound Portland. And they're going to reset top of the key.
Alex Colville just shutting down Mikkel Meek's opportunity for a three there.
Here's a drive. Baseline. It's up. And the basket counts, but the ref will call an offensive foul. Wipe away the basket. WSU ball. 31-39 Portland. 7:50 in the third quarter. WSU to inbound. Portland picks up full court press yet again.
There's a good opportunity here for the Cougs to try and break in and just get a little bit of momentum back on their side.
Cougs break the press easily with Pettigrew. Now Villa gets it. She'll direct traffic right in front of the WSU bench. Still Villa dribbling out by the logo. Gets a high ball screen. She won't take it, and it's stolen by Portland. Portland comes the other way. 2-on-1. Layup is good.
That's a great play there by Trista Hull. Just absolutely dogged the Coug defender there and just picked up the rebound there and got the point on the board for the Pilots.
Now Wallach here in the corner. Gives it to Pettigrew. Pettigrew down low. She'll drive. And it's no good. Portland the other way. And Wallach will pick up a reach-in foul at about mid-court.
Just some sloppy basketball right now from the Cougs. They just had fouls on their side. It's killing them right now. It makes this a 41-31 game. Cougs down by 10 with 7 minutes, 12 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's Wallach's second foul. She's going to have to start watching those fouls, too, as we get down the stretch. Kira Gardner will check in now.
That's Jenna Villa leaving the court there as Gardner came in, like you said.
Portland picks the ball up. Now they'll walk it off. Guards will hand off to each other. Top of the key. Here's a drive. Cut off nicely. Kick back out. Drive down the baseline. Layup is short, but a foul called.
Emmy Shear there went up for the layup. Like you said, she got fouled. She'll head to the free throw line. Good opportunity here now for the Pilots to just extend the lead here and just make it impossible for the Cougs to come back. 41-31. Cougs down by 10. 6 minutes, 59 seconds left here in the third quarter.
It's the fourth team foul for WSU. As we're getting later in this game here. 2 shots coming for Shearer. This one for Shearer is up, and it's good. One more coming.
42-31 here. Cougs down by 11.
And Shearer puts up the second one, and it is good as well.
Those are some clutch free throws there from the Pilots. I mean, they already are ahead, but they just got to keep extending the lead here. They're up by 12 right now.
Full court press from Portland, giving WSU problems, but a bailout foul call right around midcourt.
Mendez got fouled there. They'll give the possession to the Cougs here. Or to the Cougs here in their offensive zone.
WSU will inbound in front of their own bench here. With 6 minutes, 56 seconds left in a 43-31 ball game, Portland leaves. WSU inbounds. They'll get it to Wallach now, top of the key. Wallach switch to Villa, try to get it down low. Colville inside, misses the layup, fight for the rebound, and it last comes off WSU, Portland's basketball.
It's a good idea there for Alex Colville, the 6'6" center. Try and put it up, couldn't get to go. Tried to pick up the rebound, and then just went off her knee out of bounds. It's just not what you want from her right now.
Portland now methodically marching up the court. Now they'll hold it, top of the key. Guards will hand off again. Top of the key, Portland, now short corner. Changing the play, directing traffic. Now they'll swing it over. 7 on the timer. Portland's got to go. They're going to put up a 3. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. Portland's going to get it. Puts it up and in.
Good rebound there by number 20, Lainey Spear. She saw the shot go up, was able to get it, and just able to salvage that offensive drive there for the Pilots.
WSU breaks the press easily down low. Mendes puts up a shot. It won't go. Fight for the rebound. It's going to go off last. Portland, WSU will inbound under their own baskets.
45-31 here. Cougs still down with 6 minutes, 2 seconds left. Cougs have an opportunity here to just shift the momentum back a little bit. Let's see what they can do.
Inbounded to Wallach. Wallach gets it right back. Top of the key. Here's a 3 on the way. No good. Portland clears. They'll push here. In transition, ahead. Kick back out for 3. The 3 is up, and it is good.
It was a good keep there by Ryan Mogul, number 22. Kept the ball from going out of bounds and set up that 3 opportunity. Makes it 48-31 here. Pilots lead it.
Chair with the 3 here. WSU breaks the Portland press easy. Now it's in Wallach's hands. She'll throw it inside, and there's a foul called trying to get it down low to Colville, and a reach-in foul is called on Portland. Both teams now in the bonus.
Alex Colville, she's just been drawing penalties all night tonight, just helping out her team, giving them every opportunity to head to the free throw line and hopefully get some free 2 points there. 48-31 here, Cougs down, 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. And so far, the Pilots have just been dominating possession and just not letting the Cougs get very many offensive opportunities. The Cougs have barely put up any points here in the third quarter as the Pilots are starting to run away with this one a little bit.
Yeah, Portland's shutting them down. Both teams in the bonus, of course. That really only comes into play, right, if it's close at the end. WSU, they're kind of slipping away here. They got to find a way to keep it close.
Absolutely.
Welcome back to Beasley Coliseum, where the Cougs trail the Pilots 48-31, 5 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Alex Colville at the line, and she is shooting here.
She has an opportunity here to be very clutch for the Cougs. If she can get both of these to go, that'll be perfect.
First one is up, and it is good. One more coming.
High pressure shot right here. We'll see if she can get it done.
Second one on the way for Colville, and that one rims off. Portland clears, and they'll methodically push this one up the court. Out top of the key.
48-32 here. Pilots ahead.
Top of the key, Portland. They'll hold it here. Now here's a drive. Cut off, and it's a steal. Wallach picks it up for WSU, coming the other way. Portland has numbers back. Wallach pulls it out now inside Colville. Alex Colville with the easy layup. Portland pushes ahead. Layup is up, and it is good. Portland catches WSU in transition.
Tara Wallach just absolutely beautifully fed Alex Colville on the paint, and then the 6'6" center is just too easy for her to put it up for two, but then the Portland Pilots immediately respond.
Via down low in the paint. Mendez puts one up, and she is fouled, and she will go to the line.
50-34. Pilots still lead it. 4 minutes, 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Good opportunity. Good job there by the Cougs to draw a foul and head to the free throw line. They're going to need to draw as many fouls as they possibly can here as it's getting closer to the end of this game. They got to be able to get as many opportunities to get some uncontested shots up and just hopefully crawl back into this game as they're down here by 16 points.
Yeah, with the number of fouls, it certainly seems like starting to creep up for Portland. WSU's getting close to the double bonus territory. That would mean they would shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way. So, yes, I agree. They have to do whatever they can, push the ball, be aggressive, get to that line, and steal free points, because when you're down, you want to score points when the clock is stopped.
Absolutely, yeah, and we saw Etheridge, the coach for WSU, getting really mad at these Cougs with how sloppy they've been playing, how slow they've been playing, not being very aggressive. And so, like you said, the aggression is going to be a huge thing coming into this. They got to be able to push to the net, hopefully draw some fouls, and hopefully give themselves some opportunities. 50-34, Pilots lead it. 4 minutes, 48 seconds left. We're heading to a game break. We will be right back. Stay tuned.
And welcome back to Beasley Coliseum. Cougs trail the Pilots here 50-34. 4 minutes, 48 seconds left in the third.
Number 13, Diana Mendez for the Cougs. She'll be heading to the free throw line here. Has an opportunity to put an easy 2 points up for the Cougs if she can get them to go.
First one on the way for Mendez. And it's good. She'll have one more coming. Mendez puts the second one up. She'll get that one to go as well. Cougs picking up a little pressure here. Portland now breaks it easily into the front court. And they'll hold it here. Back up top. Right at the Cougar logo. Meeks will hold it there.
Meek's doing a lot of directing traffic work for her team. She's a leader on this team, just getting them into position to set something up.
Portland taking it down, starting their motion now. 8 on the timer. Here's a drive. Free throw line. Shot. No good. Wallach wrestles away the rebound. Via for the Cougs pushes down the court. Here's an open 3. And it's no good. Gardner with the 3. Fight for the rebound. And it looks like Via's going to Tuhina is going to be called for the foul.
There's a great offensive opportunity there for the Cougs to put something up there. Kyra Gardner, number 12 for the Cougs, in the corner, uncontested, no pressure, and she just folded, couldn't get the 3 to go, and that's just not a very clutch shot there for the Cougs.
For 5th team foul on WSU. Portland to the line, shooting 2. First one is up, and it is good. Shear will have one more coming for the Pilots. Second one is up, and that is off. Wallach clears for WSU.
That's a good break there for the Cougs, not letting both those free throws go. Makes it 51-36 here. Cougs still losing.
Little full court press. Broken easily and a wide open Colville, but she misses the layup. Gets the ball back, and it's stolen by Portland. Portland comes the other way, running in transition. Skip pass in the corner, and now Portland will slow it down with the lead here. 51-36, 3:54 left. Here's a layup, and it is good. Portland will set up the full court pressure.
That was Alexis Mark there to put the layup up. She also was able to strip the ball away from Alex Colville, who missed the uncontested layup. Just a couple uncontested shots there for the Cougs that they just couldn't get to go. It's just not clutch opportunities there.
Kick into the corner, Gardner. She'll swing, skip past to Wallach. Wallach puts up a 3, no good. Portland clears. They'll run with it. Pushed ahead. Now Portland will back out. Into the post. Looking for options. She'll dribble in the post. And she travels. WSU will get the basketball back.
That's a pretty obvious call there. She was trying to back herself up into the paint, and you could tell that she just stopped the motion of the ball a little bit. And that's a good call there by the official. Tara Walt now at the baseline. 53-36. Cougs still losing with 3 minutes, 7 seconds left in the third quarter.
While it's to inbound, Portland keeps up this full court press despite the lead. Now they'll back off. Via pushes ahead. She'll go to Wallach. Back to Via, top of the key. 18 on the timer. Down low, Pettigrew to Mendez. Mendez, a little floater. Won't go, but a blocking foul is called. Mendez will head to the line, shoot 2 free throws.
Nice opportunity here now for the Cougs to pick up 2 points. 53-36, Cougs still down. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the Cougs have had about back-to-back scoring opportunities, 2 threes and an uncontested layup. One of the 3s was uncontested as well, and they couldn't get any of them to go. I mean, it's just not very clutch play right now from the Cougs. We're talking about sloppy basketball. That's some very sloppy basketball. In a game where they're down by this much, they need to be putting something up.
Mendez to the line here. Her first one is good, and she'll have one more coming. Yeah, definitely what you mentioned. You got to steal possessions almost. Make most of your opportunities wide open. 3s, you got to connect. Here comes Mendez with her second. It's up, and it is good. 2 for 2 for Mendez from the line.
That's some clutch pair of free throws right there. Makes it 53-38. Cougs still down here.
Little full court press of the Washington State's own. Portland with a little trouble. Now they'll get across the timeline. And now they'll hold it. Top of the key. 38-53. Portland. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left in this third quarter. Portland holding the ball. Deep in the clock again, 10 seconds on the timer. Now into the post. Faced up. Dribble inside. Layup is no good. Fight for the rebound. Portland comes down with it. Now a kick back out and a fresh set play clock for Portland. They will take full advantage, and they'll take it down now 10 again on the timer. To the elbow, inside, and that is thrown away, and it'll be WSU ball coming the other way.
Alexis Mark for the Pilots was trying to find Maisie Burnham in the paint, and she just was not. We're just not connecting there. That tips off her hands out of bounds. Just a great opportunity here now for the Cougs to kind of try and shift some momentum.
WSU inbounds, full court pressure from Portland. They'll back out of it. Skip pass across, inside, Pettigrew up for the layup, and it is good.
Great feed there. Diana Mendez gets it there to Pettigrew, who gets it for the
full court press, and it's a steal by Washington State. And Nasina Tuhina gets a quick 2 off the turnover, that full court press. Timeout on the floor, Portland.
Great back-to-back opportunities there for the Cougs. Put up a layup to get the point. Like you said, on the full court press, they were able to just steal the ball. The Cougs on the full court press, taking a page out of the Pilots book there, picks it up and gets it for 2. 53-42. Still down by 11 points, but the Cougs definitely not out of this game by any means.
Yeah, that last sequence there, they need to do more of that. That is really the first time they've gotten up on Portland, and for the very small sample size, Portland is not handling it well. You're gifting them baskets. We're talking about stealing possessions. That's a great way to do it. You make a big shot, you come out, you get up on tight full court press, see how they handle it.
Absolutely.
So far, not so good.
Fighting fire with fire, it'll work, trust me. 53-42 here. Cougs down by 11. 1 minute, 44 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Portland into inbound now under their own basket. Cougs with another setting up a full court press. Portland gets it in. They beat the press easily this time. In transition, layup, a foul. The layup will not go, but the foul for Portland, they'll go to the line shooting 2.
That was Petticoat lowering the shoulder there on Burnham, who went up for the layup, later out of bounds. Like you said, the shot didn't go up there, but she will head to the line, and it's just some more sloppy basketball here from the Cougs. Just committing penalties here, giving the Pilots opportunities to put up uncontested points, and they just can't be doing that right now.
First free throw on the way, and it is good. One more coming for Portland. Second free throw is up, and that is good. So Portland cashes from the line. They'll pick up a full court press here. WSU looking to get it in. Wallet gets it in. Throws it ahead. Villa picks it up. Now she'll back out. Mendez drives to the hoop. No one picks her up, and she lays it in.
That's just some sloppy defense from the Pilot there, just letting Mendez push all the way in, pick up that layup almost uncontested, makes it 55-44 here with 1:25 left in the third quarter.
Portland across the timeline, up for the layup, blocked by Wallach, fight for the rebound, and she'll grab it. And now she'll push ahead with Villa, across the timeline, back to Wallach. Skip pass. Not corralled there by Mendez, but Wallach down the lane for the layup. Foul and the bucket counted for Tara Wallach.
Absolutely beautiful play. Great feed to Wallach coming into the paint, goes up for the layup and one. Beautiful opportunity there. That's a momentum shifting basket right there. 55-46, 1 minute, 5 seconds left, and now Tara Wallach will head to the line to possibly put up another point.
That's gotten Beasley going. They come alive here. 46-55 Portland, 1:05 left. Wallach trying to complete the three-point play. And she does with the free throw. WSU picks up full court press again. Portland trying to break. They'll get across the timeline. And now they'll probably slow it down here. They will. Portland will hold on to the ball. 15 on the timer. Portland to the top of the key. Again, waiting to 10 seconds. Now they're getting their set. To the elbow. His drive cut, layup, and it is good for Portland.
Again, we see the Pilots just wearing down the clock here with 33 seconds left in the third quarter and just trying to limit the opportunities for the Cougs.
Wallach pushes. She's hit, no foul. Wallach to the top of the key, thought about a three, won't take it. Back to Villa. She'll settle. 19 seconds, 15 on the play clock, and she looks to hold here. Now to Wallach. Wallach top of the key. She surveys. Move by Villa. Villa up. Layup won't go, but a foul. 7 seconds on the clock. 47-57 Portland. Villa will go to the line.
Villa's opportunity here to just try and close the gap a little bit. Like we said, it's going to come down to the Cougs just being able to draw as many fouls as they possibly can. Just get them some uncontested shots. And good job by Villa. Just try to put a shot up, be aggressive, and good things are going to come out of it like right now.
Yep, down 10. Going to be heading here into the fourth quarter. You need to steal as many possessions. Part of that is getting to the free throw line.
Absolutely.
First of 2 free throws for Villa is up, and it is good. One more coming.
Made it look easy with that one. Almost swished. It just hit off the back rim there straight in.
One more for Villa, looking to cut further into this Pilot lead. It's up, and no good. Fight for the rebound. A foul. Looks like Petticoat got the rebound, and she is fouled.
You're right.
She will head to the line here.
That is very clutch for the Cougs here. It's a 57-48 game. Cougs down. They had the free throws. Now they're going to have some more. Like we said, drawing as many fouls as you possibly can. They draw one immediately off the rebound.
Here's the first one. And it's good. Pettigrew will have one more coming.
Pettigrew has an opportunity here to just try and close the gap as much as she can for the Cougs. 57-49. Cougs still down with 7 seconds left here at the free throw line. Pettigrew.
One more here for Pettigrew. And her second free throw is up, and it is good. 7 seconds left. Portland's going to have to push. WSU picks up full court pressure. Portland gets it in. They trigger ahead. They cross the timeline. 2 seconds left. Ball put up, and the layup is good, and that is how the half will end. 59-50 Pilots, end of the third quarter.
That's an absolutely clutch layup there by Emmy Shear for the Pilots there with 7 seconds left. Finds a way to put up a last-minute point, keep the lead there for the Pilots at a very good distance here. 59-50, like you said. I mean, look, that third quarter of action started off very, very bad for the Cougs. They just completely lost momentum, and the Pilots were taking advantage of it. The full court press was absolutely killing the Cougs. But like we mentioned, here in the later stages, the very, very late stages of that third quarter, the Cougs started to take a page out of the Pilots' book. They started to use that full court press that the Pilots were using on them. And like we said, fighting fire with fire, it's been working for them. That full court press has forced a couple turnovers, forced a couple opportunities for them to hopefully get themselves back in this game, because this game started to slip away from them there in the first half of the third quarter, and they were able to get back into a little bit. They're only down by 9, but still, it's a very close game. It could be anyone's game at this point.
Yeah, it was. And even in that last sequence there, right, where you get fouled, you go to the line, you make one, you miss, but you get the foul again. You go to the line again. We talk about, I've said it a million times, it seems like, but we get back to the line, you're stealing possessions.
Absolutely.
When you're down 9 here with 10 minutes left in the game, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to steal possessions. You're going to have to keep picking up full court press. You're going to have to force Portland, who's been really doing well tonight, force them into those mistakes, force them into easy buckets, force them into cheap fouls, get back to the line and get more points, because if you can score points when the clock is stopped, that's what you got to do here, because Portland has been really good on offense, because what going to the line does, not only it gives you those free points, it limits the amount of times Portland is on offense. It breaks up the rhythm. It slows down Portland in general. Portland may get frustrated, try to rush some shots, and then if they're not making their own shots, that's going to result in frustration on the other end and more fouls.
Absolutely. It can be opportunity for the Cougs to just completely shift the momentum as we head into the fourth quarter of action.
Of course, 59-50 Portland, end of the third. We will come back with you for the start of the fourth.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Beasley Coliseum. You're listening to KUGR live on YouTube. We're getting ready for quarter number 4 here in tonight's women's basketball matchup. Cougs inbound it in. Abraham will give it there to Tuina. Tuina will take her time here. Plot breakout. Here comes Abraham. Back into the far wing. Alcina will try to push into the paint for Tuina. She'll move out to the far wing at the three-point line. Still has nowhere to go.
10 on the timer.
Pushes into the paint. Puts a floater up for 2 off the board, off the head of a Portland Pilot. They'll call a foul here, and it will be the Portland's ball at their own baseline.
Looks like WSU will pick up that full court press, continue it after that third quarter.
Alexis Mark here for the Pilots. Off the hand of Mendez, who was guarding her, out of bounds, and it'll still be the Portland's ball at the baseline. They'll have to inbound it again. Pass out here to Mogul in their own zone. The full court press here for the Cougs. And the Pilots push back into the Cougar zone at the logo. Mogul will give it to Meek at the logo. She'll take her time and plot the offensive look. At the top of the key, at the top of the elbow now. Mogul, kick out to the three-point line. Alexis Mark. She'll try and push into the paint. She's shut down by Mendez. Looking for someone to pass it. He'll kick it all the way out to Mogul at the logo. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Mogul, try and push in the paint. Try and get a pass out to Alexis Mark for three. Did she get it? Yes, she did. Nothing but net. What a beautiful shot from Alexis Mark. And makes it 62-50 in favor of the Pilots.
Pilots pick up their full court press.
Here comes Abraham for the Cougs. Pass the logo. She'll backhand it here to Lucina. At the top of the key. Give it off to Tahina. Push into the paint for Pettico. In the paint. She'll look to put up for two. No foul call, and the rebound is picked up here by the Pilots. Here comes Meek back into the Coug zone. She'll get past the Mogul. Into the corner now. Shearer. She'll try and push it into the paint. She's shut down. Kick back out to number 16, Hole, who gives it to Mogul. In the far corner now. Shearer. In the far corner. Looking for someone to pass to. She'll kick it off here into the low elbow. Push into the paint, but the pass is picked off there by Mendez. Good defensive read.
Really
Here
nice
come the
steal.
Cougs. Mendez on the near wing for the Cougs. She'll take her time. Hand it off here to Abraham. At the top of the key is Tuhina. She'll dribble. She'll take her time. So have to look. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Tuhina push into the paint. Put a floater up for two. It dribbles there on the rim. Kicks out. Rebound picked up by the Pilots. Shearer will get it to Meek. Pass the logo all the way to Mogul. Here in the near wing. At the top, it's off the arm of the defender. Kicks out to the logo, but it's picked up by Shearer for the Pilots. She'll hand it off to Meek at the logo. Pilots in the Coug zone. 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
Portland in no hurry here.
Taking their time. Pass into Emma Shearer at the elbow. In the paint. She can go for two. She does, but it's off the board. Rebound picked up by Pettico. And here comes Alcina for the Cougs. They'll put it into the Portland zone. Backhand it there to Abraham. Puts it up for three, and nothing but net. 62-53. Cougs still down with 7 minutes, 20 seconds left. Here come the Pilots. Mogul with the ball. She'll hand it off to Meek. At the logo. She'll direct traffic. Set up the offensive look. Puts a move on there. Trying to shake off Tahina. Pass there to Alexis Mark at the high elbow. In the far wing. Meek in the near elbow. She'll try to push into the paint, but she's shut down by Tuhina. Back out to the three-point line. Meek. She'll hand it off to Mark. Alexis Mark will push into the paint, but she's shut down by Mendez. Ball comes loose. Stripped away. Picked up here by Alcina. She'll push in here. To the near wing. Kick out to the top of the key. Tuhina, uncontested, puts it up off the rim. Tried to get three, but couldn't get it. Here come the Pilots. Mogul with the ball at the logo. She's dogged by Tuhina. Tuhina just trying to box her out. Mogul at the top of the key now. Gets a pass here to Meek. Alcina's on her. Meek at the logo. Taking her time. She's going to try and push into the paint. Puts a move on. Tries to shake off Alcina. Gets a pass there to Trista Hole. Hole pushes into the paint. Tries to get it up. She gets fouled and one. The basket will count, and she will head to the free throw line for one free throw.
64-53 Portland. 6:22 remaining. Portland will go to line. Yeah, that's a tough one. When you miss the transition on the opposite and you give up an and one, those are big momentum swings. WSU could have really used the three at the other end there.
Absolutely. Pilots at the free throw line here. They have an opportunity here to just extend the lead. They're ahead by 11. Can they make it be up by 12? Good crowd on hand here for the Cougs in this one basketball matchup. Pilots at the free throw line. She'll take her time, go through her rhythm. Puts it up. Nothing but net. A great free throw there. And now Deanna Mendez for the Cougs at the baseline. She'll try and inbound it.
Full court press from the Pilots again.
It's been absolutely draining the Cougs, but here comes Eleanor Villa. Past the logo. She'll put a move on. Shakes up the defender. Pushes into the paint. Puts up a floater. Did she get it? No. Yes, she did. It goes off the rim, off the board, and in. 65-55. 6 minutes and 8 seconds left here. Cougs still down.
Really nice move there by Villa.
Here comes Mikkel Meek for the Pilots. She'll hand it off to Mogul, who gets it to M. Shearer. Pushes into the paint. Will she try and put a shot up? Yes, she will. Puts up a floater. Trickles around the rim, but it rebounds out here. And here come the Cougs. Rebound picked up by Mendez from the three-point line. She'll kick it out to Tahina at the top of the key. Villa in the far wing. Push into the paint, the free throw line. Tara Walk in the paint. Looking to put one up. Yes, she will. Layup off the board, and it's good. 65-57. Cougs still down with 5 minutes, 34 seconds left.
That's a big bucket for the Cougs. They really need Wallach to get going here.
Meek with the ball now for the Pilots. Just outside the logo. At top of the key. She'll get a pass there to Mogul. Or Spear, pardon me. Kicks it back out to Trista Hole. Top of the key will hand it off to Meek. They'll reset. They tried to break in there, just couldn't get past the defense. Meek pushes in to the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Trista Hole from well out. And she gets it for three. 68-57. A beautiful three-pointer there for Trista Hole. And we will head to a timeout here.
Yeah, that's a really big three there. WSU had made the last couple buckets, starting to get momentum, the crowd getting into it. That's a big shot.
Absolutely. We will head to a game break. We will be right back. Remember, you're listening to KUGR Live on YouTube. Please stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Beasley Coliseum. We're about halfway through this fourth quarter. We've got 5 minutes, 8 seconds left. 68-57, Pilots still lead it. What's the upcoming schedule looking like for the Cougs here?
Yeah, Cougs really got to get this one because after this one, they go on the road. They go to LMU and Oregon State before coming back for two between Pacific and San Diego. And then they got Gonzaga in Spokane on February 8th. That's going to be the big one.
Here comes Astiara Tuhina for the Cougs. She'll bring past the logo into the Portland zone. At the top of the key, she'll give it here to Eleanor Villa. Pushes into the near wing. She'll pass it here to Mendez. At the free throw line, she'll have to kick it back out to Eleanor Villa. At the top of the key. Tries to put an elbow up, try to push into the paint. Will she be able to? Puts up a floater off the rim, couldn't get it to go. And the rebound is picked up here by Trista Hole on the Pilots. Pass all the way down to number 24, Maisie Burnham. In the far wing. The Pilots get established here. Burnham. Trying to find someone to pass to. She'll give it to Trista Hole, who swings all the way out to the top of the key. Good screen there set up, and a pass to Mikkel Meek for the Pilots.
Yeah, Portland's going to be in no rush here the rest of the way.
Mikkel Meek at the top of the key. She'll hand it off to Burnham. She'll try and push in to the elbow. Pass into the paint for Trista Hole. Puts it up. She gets fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line. 68-57. Cougs down here with 4 minutes, 14 seconds left, and the Pilots heading to the free throw line.
Fouls on Tara Wallach. That's her third foul. Portland will inbound under WSU's basket.
Mikkel Meek in the inbound, into the corner. Shear for three. Kicks around off the rim, wouldn't go. Rebound picked up here by Alexis Mark for the Pilots. They'll kick it out here back to the logo. Mikkel Meek for the Pilots at the logo. 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. She'll look to try and break in.
10 on the timer.
Pass to Alexis Mark there at the far elbow. Looking for someone to pass. She'll kick it out to Trista Hull at the far wing.
4 seconds.
Alexis Mark back out to the top of the key. Shot for three, and it's in just at the buzzer of the shot clock. What a great shot there by Trista Hull.
Portland remains in the full court press. 71-57 Pilots, 3:30 left.
Here comes Eleanor Villa. And there's a foul there. Tara Wallach lowered the shoulder on Trista Hull. She does not like the call. Believe that she thought that Trista Hull flopped on that one. It'll be the Portland Pilots ball here at their own baseline with 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 71-57, favor of the Pilots. Inbounded by Alexis Mark.
WSU picking up a little four-court press here.
Here comes M. Shear for the Pilots. At the logo, Trista Hull, who will give it to Meek. She's dogged hard by Tuhina. Meek shakes her off, pushes into the paint, puts it up a floater for two, off the rim, rebound, picked up by Tara Wallach for the Cougs. Wallach now will bring it past the logo with a little bit of speed. She'll push into the paint. Lowers the shoulder, puts it up. It looks like they'll call charging on that.
Looks like the officials came together there. They're going to change the call to a blocking foul. WSU will go to the line. Tara Wallach can shoot two.
Good job there for Tara Wallach. Draw a foul here. Give them opportunity to put up two uncontested. Let's see what Tara Wallach can do here. 71-57. Pilots leading. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left. The first for Tara Wallach. Will it go? Yes, it will. Nothing but nets. Her second. Goes through her rhythm. Goes through her procession. Gets low. Gets focused. Puts up her second one. Tips around off the rim. Couldn't go. Off the hand of Alexis Mark out of bounds, but it looks like there was a foul called there against Abraham, who was trying to fight her for it, and it'll be Portland Pilots ball at their own baseline.
58-71 Pilots, 3:14 remaining in the fourth. Pilots are in the bonus, so they will go to the line here and shoot a 1-and-1.
It'll be Alexis Mark, number 35, for the Pilots. They'll bring it back here into the Cougs zone. They'll get set up for these free throws. 71-58. Cougs down here with 3 minutes, 14 seconds left. They are running out of time to hopefully turn this around in their favor. Alexis Mark from the free throw line. They take their time here as they're getting it all set up. Get the ball into the hands of Alexis Mark. Goes through her rhythm. First shot up. And she gets it in. 72-58. Her second shot.
Cougs got to push here. Down a lot with 3 minutes left.
Second shot up. Nothing but net, and she drains it. 73-58. Cougs down here by a lot. Good pass there by Tuhina. Onto the arm of Eleanor Villa. Puts up a floater off the board. Rebound picked up by the Pilots. And now here comes Mikkel Meek for the Pilots. Pass over to number 22, Mogul. In the near wing. Look for someone to pass to. Kicks it back out to Meek at the logo. Taking their time here. They have all the time in the world. Meek in the near wing. Pushes out to the logo. Kicks it out there to her teammate. And Shear hands it off there to Alexis Mark, but she couldn't get her arm on it. It's a loose ball. They'll fight for it. Tara Wallach dives on it. They'll blow the play dead here.
Looks like they're going to go a jump ball here and trying to sort out the possession arrow.
And it's going to be Portland's ball. Mikkel Meek in the Coug zone. On the far side, she'll inbound it.
2:46 remaining in this one. 73-58 Portland.
Jenna Villa subs in for Mendez. They'll hand it off to Meek now. Looking to inbound in the Coug zone. Good pass there to M. Shearer in the paint. Puts it up off the board and in. A beautiful shot, and it puts the Pilots up here 75-58. Wallach hands off to Eleanor Villa for three, and she drained it.
Had to have that one. Cougs pick up a little bit of pressure.
75-61 here. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left. Meek brings it past the logo for the Pilots. Hands it off to M. Shearer from well out. Looking for someone to pass to. She has Mogul on her right. Is she going to pass it to? Yes, she will. She gets it to Mogul at the logo now. She's dogged hard by Jenna Villa. Mogul at the top of the key. Looking for someone to pass to. She'll get it to Alexis Mark.
9 on the timer.
Mark pushes into the paint. She's dogged hard by Abraham. Tries to put a shot off her hands, and she finds it in. 77-61. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's a big shot. Taking the whole clock down, using all that, and getting the bucket to go.
Kyra Gardner. She pushed into the paint here. Puts up a floater. Did she get it? No. Kicks off the rim. Rebound picked up by Gardner herself. She spins around. Kicks it out to Eleanor Villa. She'll push into the paint. Puts up a Euro step. Tried to get it in. Wouldn't go. Ball's loose. Tara Wallach fighting for it. They'll blow the play dead. And it's going to be Portland's ball. Call the foul against Tara Wallach there. 77-61, a minute 41 left. And the Pilots are going to head to the free throw line here.
5 fouls now on Wallach with a minute 41 left. 61-77 Pilots. And as they are in the bonus, they will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1.
Trista Hole for the Pilots at the free throw line. Opportunity here to just cement the lead here and possibly help the Pilots coast to a win. First free throw up, nothing but net. Absolutely drained it. 78-61. 1 minute, 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hole for her second shot. Goes through her possession. Puts it up. Another one, nothing but net. 79-61. And here come the Cougs. Allison, number 8 for the Cougs, brings it past the logo. She's in the far wing. Looking for someone to pass to. Kicks out to Gardner here at the top of the key. Pushes it into the near wing for Jenna Villa. Villa lost her handle there, and it's picked up there by Alexis Mark. And it looks like they're going to stop the play here and bring it into the Cougs zone. Minute 30 left on the clock.
With that foul, Portland does move into the double bonus. They will be shooting 2 shots the rest of the way.
Alexis Mark for the Pilots at the free throw line. 79-61. Pilots up here with a minute 30 left in the fourth quarter. They have a chance here to just put the dagger into the heart of the Cougs. Mark, her first shot up. Nothing but net. 80-61 here. Pilots up.
Yeah, the rest of the possessions the other way for WSU. They're really going to have to push.
Second free throw for Mark. Absolutely drained it. 81-61 here. We'll have some subs here for Portland as they'll sub out a couple players. Meek will head off the court for them.
Portland still staying with that full court press, just not wanting WSU to just walk it up quickly.
Abraham for the Cougs. She'll get it to Chu. Jean Chu will give it back to Abraham. Abraham will bring it past the logo. Leaves it for Kyra Gardner. She's at the top of the key. We'll hand it off to Geneville. Push into the corner for Chu. She'll push into the paint. Kicks it back out to Gardner at the three-point line. She'll try and push in. Puts a floater up for 2, and she got it. 81-63. A minute 11 left here in the fourth quarter. Here come the Pilots. Mogul. She'll put a move on. Shook off the defender. Al Smart will kick it out here to number 24. Burnham, who gives it to Mogul at the logo. Taking their time here. They know they have all the time they can. Just whittle as much as they can off the clock. Here comes Burnham. Tries to put the shoulder down there. Kicks it back out to Mogul, who'll push into the elbow. Into the far wing now. Burnham. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Burnham tries to put up a floater. Did she get it? No, she couldn't get it to go.
She's fouled on the shot, and Mogul will go to the line.
81-63 here. 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it's just about over here for the Cougs. If Mogul can get these two to drop, Burnham, can get these two to drop, it's basically game.
Yeah, with 42 seconds left, let the Cougs push. This is all pretty elemental at this point. Free throws coming for Portland. WSU's going to have to try to get it, push, make some shots, get some stops. It's looking pretty bleak right now.
At this point for Burnham, it's just about cementing the win. First free throw. Puts it up. And she gets it. 82-63 here with 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Burnham, her second. Drains that one too. 83-63. Cougs down by 20 here with 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Abraham will inbound it into Chu. She'll bring it past the logo. Looking for someone faster. She gets it to Gardner. She'll give it to Abraham here in the near far corner. At the top of the key, Chu push into the paint for Gardner. Off the board and in. Beautiful layup. 83-65 with 31 seconds left.
Cougs being told smartly by the coach not to foul here. Looks like they will back out and just play defense.
Here come the Pilots. They'll get a pass here, number 11. Into the corner. Spear tried to push into the paint. It's knocked away from her, out of bounds. It'll be the Pilots' ball. at the baseline of the Coug zone. 15 seconds left here, 83-65. Looking to inbound. They'll get past here, number 42, Ella Zimmerman. They kick it all the way back out to the logo. Number 21, Anna Eddy. She'll take her time here. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. 4 minutes left in the game. They'll let it drain down here. And that'll be the game, ladies and gentlemen. The fourth quarter comes to an end. 83-65. Oh, actually, sorry, pardon me. They will stop the clock with 0.3 seconds left.
Shot clock violation, but this one is over with.
Absolutely. All they have to do now, the Cougs just have to inbound it, and that is essentially game. It's all formalities at this point. Abraham inbounds it. The clock winds down. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. 83-65. That's the game. Portland Pilots run away with this one.
Yeah, Portland gets it done. And if you look at the standings, that is big. Washington State was tied with Gonzaga. Now Gonzaga does have the game in hand. Portland is in the 4th spot, but now they have the tiebreaker against Washington State because all these teams are so close. Washington State goes to 7-3. Portland goes to 6-4. This could really come down to a tiebreaker type scenario. And as of now, Portland leads in that category.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially this game, this could set the tone for the rest of their WCC play. This was a game that the Cougs really needed to win. They just couldn't quite get a win. On the other side, too, this was a game that the Portland Pilots really needed to win. They needed an opportunity to hopefully leapfrog someone in the stands. And this, at the end of the day, when it gets closer and closer to the playoffs, this is what's going to come down to, are games like these that the Cougs were just able to drop like that, almost losing by 20 points. And at the end of the day, it was just really, like we mentioned it during the broadcast, sloppy basketball from the Cougs, and just really, really strong offensive play by the Pilots, and their the Cougs could not respond to the full court press.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it really just came down to shots. WSU had their chances. You know, they had a lot of wide open looks. They just weren't hitting them. Kind of as you touched on earlier, Coach was getting a little mad that Tarek Wallach was passing up shots. She's passing up that open three because she'd missed 3 or 4 threes in a row.
Yes.
Because the rest of the team had missed those wide open looks, then you're losing confidence. And if you're not playing with confidence, already down to a feisty Portland squad who's got a lot of offensive firepower, you got to match that. If you can't match that, you're going to be in for a long day, and that's what happened today for the Cougs.
Absolutely. The Cougs will head on to the road January 25th at LMU. Hopefully turning things around here in WCC play. Cougs lose 83-65 against the Portland Pilots in this women's basketball matchup here in Beasley Coliseum on the Palouse. I'm Smith Slye.
And I'm Eric Bell.
Thank you all very much for listening to KUGR live on YouTube. Thank you all so much, and good night.